Hey, welcome to a very new vlog. You probably hear in the background that it's officially autumn in the Netherlands. It's so freezing cold. Normally September doesn't get this cold that soon. Mostly around this time the sun is still out, but there isn't that much sun already. I'm missing the sun. Not the heat, but I do miss a lot of sunlight. Anyhow, so I ended the last vlog a bit weird. Also because I still don't know if I'm moving to Austria. I won't be emigrating for the time being, but I might still go for a very short amount of time. Which I still would love, because then I can explore the country and get to know if I truly want to immigrate there someday. And also because of the work that I would be doing, and yeah, it sounds all like a lot of fun. But this week I will probably find out if I'm going to Austria for 3 months for a trainings program, and I'm excited, but it's also gonna be very different than I was expecting my life going this year. Already a couple of times this year I had to change my course of life for the better, but also because of, yeah, not so nice things that happened in my life, unfortunately. It's also kind of weird that I am documenting my year this year, basically, because 2022 has definitely been one of the hardest times of my life. And it's weird to see myself talking to a camera ever since this year, and especially when I watch past vlogs, it's weird to see a transition in myself. But on the other hand, I'm very happy that I do so, because it's also fun to watch them back and see myself grow. And talking about growing, let me slide into some K-pop news. Sserafim is having a comeback. It's official and I'm excited. I watched the documentary last weekend. I talked a little bit about it in my vlog from last week. I honestly cannot wait for Sserafim, their comeback. It's a lot of versions. I saw a volume 1, 2 and 3, and then I think member related. The compact versions are member related. And I'm really curious how everything will look like, because they didn't upload any photos regards to the comeback, and I really want to know which volume I should buy, and I might buy 2 compact editions as well. Then I would go for Kazua and Jinjin, my biases. But yeah, I'm not sure. I will definitely go for a volume version, but if I'm also gonna do member stuff, I'm not entirely sure about it, because, well, it costs a lot of money. Well, actually those compacts doesn't cost a lot of money, but because I've never done it so far, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna start with it. But on the other hand, it sounds so cool. But I will update on here once I know which version I'm getting. But for now, I'm just thinking about it, and hopefully they will put some photos online very soon, so I know which one I want. One of my favorite days of the week, and that's meal day. I got another PC, and it is, I believe, this one for my Sserafim collection. Ooh! Okay, hold on a minute. I need to unpack some things, but oh, this is so lovely packed. Thank you. Oh, it's a Hallmark card. Nice. There she is, my second Junjin. I am wondering if I can complete my Sserafim collection right before the comeback. Yeah, this looks so cool. Okay, I need to talk to you guys about the comeback. Okay, my hair is a bit of a mess right now, but we're dealing with it. So, about their comeback. Oh, it's really bad here. I need to find a gum because the store I wanted to buy it from, they don't have it, or they are not getting it in stock because they have a lot of old stock. And another company that I also buy a lot of albums from, they don't have the version anymore that I want, or not the standard editions anymore, only with Weavers or a hologram PC. And I don't do the extra PCs that you can get from certain stores, so I'm like, okay, and now what? Also, you are not guaranteed that you get a certain version, but then again, I don't know which version I want yet, because Sserafim hasn't had dropped anything about the albums yet, so I'm like, and now what? And since I also might want to have the compact version, I'm like, but how does that work? Because I really want only 2 of the members. I'm sorry to the others. Of course I'm OC5, but yeah, I mean, I don't have that much money that I can buy everything, and I just want my 2 biases from that. So I need to find the gum. Something I've also been thinking about is that I may be just gonna wait until everything is released. It's a bit sad because I love pre-ordering things, but I remember actually this happened also the first time around when I was wanting to buy the first mini album of Sserafim. I had the exact same problem, so yeah, let's just move on with our day, shall we? So let's try another time to read this book. Okay, so it's really not about the author. This book is, by the way, The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, written by XCO. It's definitely not the author's fault or the storyline's fault that I haven't read this book. It's just really because I'm again in a reading slump. I've mentioned in personal updates before that I had a very rough year. And reading is one of those things that, yeah, it doesn't really work out for some reason. But tonight is hopefully the night, like, please, let it be. It's Friday, and I honestly wished that I could share more details about the Sserafim and which version I want to get. With Stray Kids, I have a different tactic. My tactic with Stray Kids is basically that from the comeback onwards that I was a stay. Hello, loud motor. From the comeback moment that I was a stay, I only bought the limited editions because the other albums will still be open for grabs later on. Well, not for grabs, you have to pay, but you know what I mean. So that was my tactic there. And this time I don't really have a tactic with, and I don't have a tactic with the Sserafim yet, because for example with Blackpink, I always go for the pink version. And if there's a bit more of a special version, like the hologram one for the album, I did that. But now I'm like, I'm not sure. And for BTS, every album was already out by the time, so there was less options. One of the reasons, I don't think I've explained this, but Le Sserafim, I really like their other content, the personal behind the scenes content. I love Junjin, her song Raise Your Glass. I think that song is a masterpiece. And I really hope that this solo will make this album, because when it comes down to the concept for this album, Anti-Fragile, I think Raise Your Glass is perfect for the album. So I really hope that it makes the album, because I need it on Spotify. My friend, one of my closest friends, she also needs it on Spotify. Oh, it's amazing. I really hope that it happens. And yeah. So basically I really dig all the content from the Sserafim. I really follow them, or try to follow them. I have to catch up on a lot of YouTube videos nevertheless. So this weekend I made sure that I have some time reserved to bullet journal and to make a plan of the Sserafim comeback and also some other things. Also the comeback of Stray Kids, because that is also very, very soon. Oh my god. If you hear a very loud noise in the back, that's the washing machine. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm so hyped for all the comebacks. It's actually quite a different thing because, I mean, last week in the vlog I said that I was dreading it in a way because I was also so stressed about a lot of things, but I don't know. Somewhere this week a lot of weight went off my shoulders, so yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, let's get cracking on with my day because I have a lot of things to do. I just came back from a dentist appointment and right now I have some other few bits and bobs to do. So let's get on. The Sserafim just dropped their Anti-Fragile trailer and I'm obsessed. It's so good. It's so different than I expected because I don't know, but I expected something more magical or something. I don't know why. Maybe due to the names that the concept, well, the versions got. And I was like, oh, maybe it's more a fantasy theme, but actually I prefer this way better. This tough look. I'm obsessed with it. I also think they are gonna do a similar thing as what they did with Fearless when it comes down to the intro song. I think it's gonna be something similar to that. But I love that one. The World is My Oyster, I believe. I guess I also have to talk to you guys about something else. Regarding me moving to Australia, yes or no. And ever since yesterday, that's the reason why I didn't vlog yesterday, I've been very conflicted. I heard back Friday evening from the company and they said that that they are okay with what I said, as in things like my wants and needs. My SD card decided to run out of storage. Anyhow, so where was I? I'm deciding if I still want to go to Austria, and right now of course I still want to go, but I don't know if I want to go under these circumstances. I have the feeling I'm past the training point in my life. Well, I mean, I believe in lifelong learning, so it's not that case. It's more like I don't think that I want to have another time of being trained in-house, and I prefer, well, no, this is also the wrong wording. I don't think I want to go months without actually making money, making a living for myself. And yeah, it doesn't feel right, especially in where I am in my career. It feels a bit off. So I've been pondering all weekend, and actually this morning I woke up really confidently, like, I'm gonna say no. And then later this afternoon, I don't know, I was like, oh yeah, but what if this, what if that, you know? So as for right now, I decided that I'm just gonna browse the web, find other things, and find out what my next steps are gonna be. This almost turned into a story like how I almost immigrated. Well, no, I knew already that I was not gonna immigrate due to me not being accepted for the job. So that's okay. I came very close, I have the feeling. I could also tell by the email that I got sent, and also some other feedback. The feedback that I gotten was very minimal. It's also very easy to solve, basically. Anyhow, that was the update work related. It's still gonna be in work, literally, pun intended, progress, work in progress. But that's fine. It's life, you know, and I honestly have a fun time figuring it out. Like, even though my voice is really tired, because I am tired of figuring out a lot of things, because I've been busy all day figuring out certain things. But I'm also very excited for the next chapter of my life. Okay, so let's wrap this vlog up. I am feeling much better. It's actually Monday, so the day after the vlog week. I'm feeling much better. I've decided that I'm not gonna do it. I think I have a different path to walk on, and I'm finding my way, and that's totally fine. That it will take some time, that things won't go as fast as they would go if I would go to Austria. But I'm still thinking about going to Austria, but not in a traineeship, but more as in, let's go and have some fun, I guess. I have to see, but I hope to finalize something very soon, maybe next week, I guess. And yeah, just enjoy my time. And I feel much more relaxed now I made the decision of saying no. Due to the fact that if I would go back to the office, this is not just an office, this is a posh office. So I would have to wear formal wear, basically, most of the times, and I don't mind it, but I would have to buy a new wardrobe because I don't have that much formal wear nowadays, because I haven't been working in a normal office setting in 4 years. Yeah, in almost 4 years. I was also working in a posh office most of the time. So I know how it works, but it doesn't really feel like me. And I decided to go with what I want and follow me. And I still agree with the vision and mission of the organization that I was applying for. So that made my choice actually really hard. And I still want to continue that vision and mission, but I'm gonna do it in a different way. And I honestly feel very relieved by that. Anyhow, still lots to figure out, and let's talk a little bit more about K-pop, which makes me also very happy. But I'm gonna talk more in the next vlog about the Sserafim, and also very soon Stray Kids. It's basically back-to-back vlogs these weeks, but that's fine. I mean, I am doing this to collect and document my memories, the good and the bad, and this is all part of it. Anyhow, so one more reaction about the Sserafim trailer. I love it. I saw some reactions that people didn't like, that it felt like kind of the same concept as their last comeback, but I personally love that about the Sserafim. They stay in their lane, they do what they do, they continue their storyline in the same world, basically. And I really like that, because I like those chill vibes and more collected Gen 3 thoughts, I guess. I don't necessarily like a lot of Gen 4 music, because this, to me, it feels all over the place. But I don't have that feeling with Sserafim, so I really like the trailer, and I like this kind of music so much. So I am absolutely hyped about their comeback and everything. But in the next vlog, I'm gonna talk all about Sserafim, and while all the concept photos are gonna drop. So, okay, I hope to see you in the next vlog, and have a lovely day. Bye!